Hi there, what's going on everybody? It's JB here with episode number 78, and it's a Champions League match against Olympiacos. Win this game and Burnley will go through as group winners, so real incentive for the Clarets to win here this evening against the Greek side, and a real opportunity really to send a message out to all the other would-be winners of the Champions League if we could get through today, and to win as group winners against all the odds, considering the teams that are in it like Napoli and Real Madrid. That would be some achievement. So let's get over to Greece as we take on Olympiacos, Champions League veterans themselves. They've been to knockout stages a few times before, but this was going to be a tough night. Could we get the result we require, or would Olympiacos put us under pressure? Good evening and welcome to deepest Greece, to Athens, for Burnley's final away trip in the group phase of the Champions League. Win this game and they will qualify, possibly as group winners, depending on the other score between Real Madrid and Napoli tonight. And if Napoli were to get the victory, then Burnley would be group winners with a game to spare, with Napoli having to come to the turf in 2 weeks' time. Some great players to watch out for in that Olympiacos. Aspanavad up front, Fortunatis up front, Pardo and Saber. That's just the attacking four. They are a very well organised team defensively, but they are bottom of the group. But that doesn't mean that Burnley will take them any lightly than anything else. John Stutzy knows a win will take Burnley through to the knockout rounds for the first time in their history, in their Champions League history, and he's picked this team 4-4-2. Dembele getting a nod above Danny Welbeck, of course, and a lot of owners will be on Stephen Defoe and Will Hughes to provide the bullets. Boyan and Shearer will certainly provide that. Charlie Taylor, a real opportunity for him to shine. Benby and Ryan Shaw across the two centre backs. Tom Eaton, of course, captains the side. So we're all set to go then in a big night for Burnley. Win here, they qualify for the knockout rounds for the very first time. They have played in this competition before, but it was some 50 years ago, of course. And they reached the quarterfinals of the old European Cup when it was just a tournament exclusively for champions of respective countries. But now the champions of England take on the champions possibly of Greece here for a place. If they can reach the last 16, what a fillip it will be for the Clarets. And possibly some big guns coming to Turf Moor in the new year. Here's Boyan with an early cross in there towards Dembele, and save! And almost a perfect start for Burnley then, within inside 4 minutes. Moves to Dembele's header and the goalkeeper using his feet to terrific effect. That was a marvellous save. And Burnley off to a very good start here. They have a corner. It's going to be Stephen Defoe to take it. 0-0. Burnley starting well. Defoe with the corner. In there, into the header, kicked off the line. And Burnley again so close to going in front. And the ball smuggled out for a throw. Here's Ashen Pardo. Oh, and here's Pardo. Pardo in there. And what a missed opportunity that was. He had the goal at his mercy here, Pardo. Struck it well. He scored, I think, against Burnley at the turf when they came so close to winning it, but lost it 2-1 towards the end. And that was the result that really kick-started Burnley's progress. That was a risky little kick away from Tom Eaton, but he got away with it. Now Defoe. Dembele. Good skills and good strength. It's Moussa Dembele all the way. Blocked again at the very last. Another corner now to Burnley. But they're showing their attacking intent and showing their intentions quite clear. Corner to Burnley. Defoe to send it into the mixer. There's the header off the crossbar and wide from Shearer. Oh, that was a real chance. That would have settled a few nerves. There's the header off the crossbar and Shearer stabbed it wide. What an opportunity for Burnley to settle some nerves. That's a good ball from Shearer. Ings this time, showing it has to be the first goal. It is! Off the underside of the crossbar! And Danny Ings strikes what could be a priceless goal for Burnley on their troubles. What about that? In off the crossbar. And in the net it goes. Terrific start for Burnley. They started with purpose, and with 21 minutes on the clock, deservedly take the lead. Heaton with the kick. A second before half time would really put the cat amongst the pigeons, but it's given away to Pardo. And here he is now. Ball back inside. Chance here. 1-1. Well, we've committed defensive suicide here. And Olympiacos are level. Seba, the scorer. Tom Heaton stands, hands on hips, hangs his head because he knows that this was a real opportunity that's just slipped by for the Clarets. And Olympiacos are right back in this game at 1-1 and probably reignite their own outside chances of qualification. What a blow for Burnley. It's 1-1 here in Greece. So into the second half. Tom Davies came on as a substitute at half time to replace Will Hughes, and here he's on the ball towards Dembele. Hughes now, what a chance now with 13 minutes gone in the second half. It's a brilliant finish. Danny Ings doubles his money, and Burnley are in front again for the second time tonight. It's 2-1. Beautifully weighted ball. Davis to Dembele, to Ings, bang! In the net it goes, 2-1. And that is a goal of pure joy for Burnley, and it could mean so much in terms of qualification to the Champions League last 16. Fantastic performance this in adversity here in Greece tonight. And it means now that if they can hold their lead here in Athens, then I've got no doubt Burnley will be there. They might even be there as group winners, possibly, because Napoli and Real Madrid are playing out the other game as we speak. But we'll tell you all about that once everything's settled here. Here's Dembele. Can Burnley get the win first? Here's Ings. He's on a hat-trick. Ings with a shot. It's a beauty! Hat-trick for Danny Ings! And Burnley are heading to the knockout stages of the Champions League! Fantastic! What an extraordinary goal! And what a way to complete your hat-trick! Wonderful moment for Danny Ings! And boy does he love it! Olympiacos 1, Burnley 3, and a hat-trick for Danny Ings. Fantastic! Well, Burnley have shown tonight as their effort deflects over the top that they've shown their resolution, they've shown their resilience as Emenike replaces Ramal. But what a performance it has been. We've got 82 minutes on the clock. Olympiacos have a corner. They need two to really spoil Burnley's party. As the ball comes in towards the back stick, and again Burnley get it away, and they could be on the counter here with Danny Ings. Is clean through. He's going to go clean through, I think. Ings is clean through. Oh, but he's going to run out, but he's going to find Dembele. There are men over. Scheller to complete it. Oh, what a save. Oh, that was a remarkable breakout for Burnley. It looked as if for one moment that Danny Ings was going to go all the way. He played it across to Dembele, who then played it across to Scheller, and the goalkeeper made a marvellous save. And it's a corner kick to be taken by Cork. Shaw crosses in there, and the header is, and the ball was still loose in there. Tom Davies hit it one, and a good save by Capino. Well, it's been an amazing night here in Athens for Burnley Football Club. Remember, they reached the quarterfinals of the old European Cup back in 1961, but nothing is comparing it to that, to what's even here tonight. Oh, Jimmy Macaro and the like will be absolutely proud. Jimmy Adamson, who was the captain in those days, no longer with us. He'll be watching from the sky here, knowing that this Burnley team have done terrifically well, and they've qualified for the next round of the Champions League. What a superb performance, and a superb performance from that man in your picture. Danny Ings has done it. A super hat-trick. Terrific 3 goals that have seen Burnley into the last 16 And now the big guns will have to come and face the cold and the rain of Turf Moor in the new year. They've done it with a game to spare. It's finished here in Athens. Olympiacos 1, Burnley 3. Magnificent. Indeed, and with not only that, we've qualified as group winners. As you can see, Real Madrid lost to Napoli. So, it's opened up that group for the second place. Burnley are there as group winners with a game to spare. Remember, Napoli have to come to our ground on match day 6. So, Real Madrid have still got half a chance. If they do their bid against Olympiacos, who, let's be fair, are just about out of it. They can't qualify for either Europa League or Champions League knockout stage. But they could still play a part in Real Madrid's demise. But if Napoli beat Burnley beat our lot in a couple of weeks' time, they will go through as second place. But a remarkable night, and what a performance from Danny Ings. He did absolutely superb, and really now we can sort of make the changes for that final group game against Napoli, knowing now that we are group winners, so there's nothing really riding on the last game for us. For us, it's a dead rubber. But for people like Napoli, it is still an opportunity for them to qualify. But that's just about it for episode number 78. I really have enjoyed it. Join us for episode 79 when December will kick in earnest with our own match against Stoke, and then obviously the next episode after that, a match against Bournemouth in the Carabao Cup. So join us for the Stoke City home match. But for me, JB, take care, and we'll see you soon. What a night for the Clarets. Ta-ra!